Bonjour Y'all. Welcome to Wellness for Everybody. I'm Amanda. Today we're going to talk about what's called RSI. It's repetitive stress injury. My friend Eric, he is an artist and he has asked me to help him find some stretches for this. So that's what I'm going to do for you today. Repetitive stress injury can be caused by a repetitive motion in your wrist or your shoulder or whatever else. Today we're focusing on wrist. So that can come from typing, that can come from texting, that can come from drawing, anything where it's a repetitive motion a good portion of the day. So we're going to start with some stretches. We're sitting in a chair. The first one I'm going to show you is very easy. We're just going to take your arm beside you, elbow bent at 90 degrees, hands facing down, and we're just going to rotate the palm up and back down. Just a simple rotation of the wrist. And again, with any of our exercises, any of our stretches, we don't want to feel pain. We just want to feel maybe a simple stretch to relieve some pain. No pain. And that's the first one we're going to do. The next one, we're going to take the hand. Hopefully you're sitting in an armchair. If not, maybe take your chair up against a table or a counter or something that you can reach and have your arm here. We're going to let the wrist relax. We're going to pick the wrist up and back down. Up. And of course, I'm doing this with my right wrist, but you can do it with, whichever wrist hurts. So if your left one hurts, you're going to do the same thing on the left side too. Up and back down. Okay. The next one we're going to do is almost like prayer hands. So you're taking your hands together, elbows out, and you're pushing in. This isn't just keeping them together. You're actually pushing the heels of your hands together. That's working on your wrist extension. And then we're going to flip it around and you're still going to push in together, and this is working on your wrist flexion. Remember, you are actively pushing the palms of your hand together. You're not just keeping your hands together in a prayer fashion. This is active. You're pushing it in. Okay. The next one we're going to do, it sounds silly, it looks silly, but it's working these little teeny tiny tendons in the wrist. So taking your hand, you're going to touch your thumb to each finger, all the way across, going back. Just making each of these little bitty muscles and tendons work in the wrist. You can feel it after you do it for a while. Even a healthy wrist can feel it. All right. One more set. We're going to take our TheraBand. Again, I've mentioned this before with other videos. You can get these. They're not necessarily this exact type, but you can get them from Walmart, Academy, Target, Amazon, wherever. Some of them have handles. You can get them at different strengths. I believe this one was a medium, I believe. This is TheraBand. So we're going to you can use the chair of the foot, the chair of the leg, or your foot, wrap it under, and you're going to hold it in your hand, and you're going to pull up. So in this case, the palm of my hand is facing up, and I'm pulling the band towards me. All right, a couple of those. And then you're going to switch your hand facing down, and you're still going to pull up towards you. All right, so those are the stretches I have for you today. Again, this is for repetitive stress injury, or RSI. This one is for the wrist. There are shoulder ones you can get, many different things, and I will eventually get to those as well, but I just wanted to go ahead and take care of the one that my friend Eric asked me about specifically for his wrist. So if that's helped you, if you've liked what you saw, if you've learned anything, go ahead and like that video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time on Wellness for Everybody.